Daddy took out your hair. I gotta do your hair again. I gotta do your hair again. Daddy took it out. Daddy took it out. You poor baby. You poor baby. You poor baby. I gotta fix your hair. Oh, you're such an actress. Hey there. Hi. Thanks, Pat Miller. How are you? How's it going? Poor Sassy. Jimmy gave her a bath while I was gone, and he undid her hair and... Poor Sassy. Poor Sassy. What did Daddy do to you? She needs a lot of you need a lot of proofing tomorrow. Yeah. Hey Linda, how are you? You want to go take a rest? Okay. Want to go take a rest? Say bye. What's up tonight? Any new news or anything? I've been out all day. Go ahead. Go. Go. Good girl. Good girl. I'm not exhausted. My daughter's fast asleep. Hey, whisper to me. How are you? How's it going? That was crazy. I just feel like the taping, it was fun. We took a lot of videos. They were crazy, but it was good. What did we do? My daughter bought a lot of stuff. And then what was really nice was the end. We went into the town of Rhinebeck proper. And believe it or not, we have never been there. That is some town. That is some town. It's a very upscale town with lots of shops and restaurants. You can't even imagine how many restaurants there are. So we ate dinner there, and it was just, it reminded me a lot of where I grew up. But we didn't have a town. We lived in a very small town, but the surrounding towns, the way it was, it just gave me a very nostalgic feeling. And you saw and it also reminded me of Naples, Florida, the town in Naples, Florida, where there's, and the people walking around. My daughter didn't get what I meant, and probably maybe you don't either, but I don't know. It was, we've never gone that way because we always go into Red Hook to go to this little diner that is really good, but wanted to go somewhere different. And wow, we will be, when we go there, I will definitely go into the town because you can't imagine just the different types of restaurants they have, and everything is like, there's no mass market, everything are shops, and it's really nice. Why do they shave them in the fall? See, you should have asked your question. I'm sure I've asked that over the years. It's just how they do it. I think it lets them get a good coating by, when it gets real cold up here. I don't know. I'll find out the answer. I'll ask them. Hey, Diana. Hi, Principessa. Hi, Snow Remover. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mystery Truth Seeker. Hi, Kistry. Hi, I got whispered to me. Mary Kim. Hello. Who else did I miss? Narc Shark. Knock. I can't. I get it. It's like a tongue twister. Narc Shock. Hello. Hey, Danielle. Thanks. Hey, you go girl. Thanks for including me. So what did everybody else do today? Anything fun? You're going to be doing a name change soon? Okay, let me know so I know it's you. Diana, did you hear the peep? There were a lot. there were people around me speaking in an accent. I don't know if it was when I was at the dog thing. There's a lot of people. Oh, they had kilts on. So they're Scottish, right? Lots of them had kilts on today, Diana. Lots of men had kilts on. That would mean Scottish, right? You're at the lake camping? Is it warm or cold? What lake are you in? What state? Scottish or Irish? My sister's in Ireland now. Hi, Ellie Cattails. Carolyn, sheep trials are big in Scotland. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Sassy's drinking ASMR. Hey, Leisha, you have a Scottish Airbnb guest right now. His accent is cool. Leisha, what state are you in? And then the worst thing about it, the stupid Google directions thing told us that there was an 8-minute hold up, with all the traffic. And normally we do not face the traffic because we go right into Red Hook. And this time, we went into Rhinebeck proper, but there wasn't traffic in Rhinebeck. It took us back and it said, do you want to take this shortcut? We got caught in over an hour of just bumper to bumper on a 2-lane road, barely moving, people freaking out. It's never happened, but then it looked like there was a big accident somewhere, so I don't know. There was stuff there was police, and I don't know what it was. It was a combination of both or what. You're in Denver, that's right, Leisha. You're the one with the new doggies, the new puppies? Right? Do you have the new puppies, Leisha? I'm trying to get my bearings straight here. Hey, J-Bells. You're up early. Hi, Do Jane. It's rain and snowing here in Utah. Don't tell me that. I don't want to hear it. It warmed up today, and there were even some little kids in tank tops and stuff. It did warm up because I was sweating bullets with my jacket. Thankfully, we had the stroller. Not one person said anything. You know how many people I saw with strollers without kids? I took a picture of that guy. Did you see the guy with the big guy with the stroller, no kids? You have the 2 rescues, right? I thought so, Alicia. Okay. Was it Yorkie Maltese mix or something? It was fun on the field trip. Okay, that was my first kind of field. I've done live videos from there before, but not like today. So it was a little nerve-wracking. But I hope it was okay. I'm sure I'll get better. It's always hard the first time you try it. You always think you messed up and did horrible, but it can hopefully only go up from there. Were you so happy? We were happy too. You should have seen my arm. Yeah, my daughter stuffed all of her stuff that she was getting in there. She was happy too. How cold is it in Kentucky? Oh, Chris, that's where you are in Kentucky? The ambulance scared me too. I'm really sorry for... It scared me because there were nothing to let me know. Why didn't he just even give a little tiny honk or something? Anyway. Four-year-old Maltese, Lala. Yorkie boy. Oh, okay. How are they doing? Settling in? I was busy judging a competition all day. What kind of competition? Sheep? She's asleep. She fell asleep watching 90 Day Fiancé. Oh, hi, Rocket Rider. You like the sheep? What else did I miss here? Looks like we had fun. Oh, there you are, Jessica. Okay, I missed you. Missed you, Danielle. Hello. Evie. I missed Evie. Hi, Evie. Who else did I miss? Dr. Phil. Oh, on the podcast? Is that what you're talking about? The podcast series he has, Linda? But you know what? Yeah, I agree. They never say anything bad. But Dr. Phil, I don't know. He doesn't really know the case well. He likes to think he does, but he doesn't. What are you doing? I had Sassy up here because Jimmy gave her a bath while I was gone. I think Jimmy and the boys gave her a bath. And nobody did her hair. They took her ponytail out. Dr. Phil knows nothing about everything. And he likes to put those little, what are they, his little slogans in there, right? That always makes everything better. But he said he gave some real misinformation about the Watts case, that the kids broke their bones. They had broken bones the first time he covered the case. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's not his podcast, or it is? Is it his podcast or is it a show? I am so lost now. Well, I'll listen to it. 100% I'll listen to it. I'm just saying. Is it a show or is it a podcast? Hi, Sweet and Spicy. Oh, so it's the second episode? Okay. What do the episodes drop every Saturday? Is that when they're dropping? You've been ER had a boy dog. Baby is such a sweet child. He's not very boyish. I just love them both so much. Oh, well, yeah, you missed, right? But I'm glad that the other ones are bringing you joy there. Hi, Deb on the Move. Dropping. Is it possible Dr. Phil had more information? Danielle Smith. Is it possible he had more information? No, he was wrong about the children breaking their bones. Especially then, he didn't know the case well at all. You can ask me a question, my full heart and hands. Go right on ahead. Hi, Kayla. Go right on ahead. Oh, you've never had a boy dog. I've got all girls now, but I've had all boys. You have your parents' doggy lady for the week? Are you? Oh, wow. Oh, because of the wedding? How'd that go off? Your mother went and everything? Did they get married this weekend? Hi, Candace. They're at the wedding. Wondering if Allie made the hat. Yes, she made it. Not yet. On Monday. Oh, they're getting married on Monday? Okay. Where are they again? Are they in the Dominican? My son is going there, I think this week. I got to talk to him. I talked to him, but I forgot to ask him what day he's going. I know he's going in either this week or next week, but I think it's this week. Oh, okay, I'll let her know. Yeah. Yep, she made that. Just had a Buckley's cough medicine shooter. What is that? A cough medicine shooter? Is it real cough medicine or is it something? Hi, Karen McCann. I was just thinking about you today. Like, where's Karen McCann? Hi, Mandy. Hi, Michaela. Dr. Phil's mystery podcast drop on Wednesday, but he does have loads of incorrect info. Okay, then I can't imagine. I must have listened on Tuesday then because he only had one episode. Carolyn, did you see? Oh, Jimmy told me about the Tarzan murder. Dib on the Move, right? That's something, right? That was Tarzan's son killed the mother. Is that what happened, if I'm remembering correctly? You've been falling to sleep early. Oh. Yeah, Jimmy actually told me about that. He was a Harvard graduate. He didn't tell me that. What was the motive for that, Deb on the Move? You want to call in and talk about it? Ron, Eli, yeah. Hey, Earthbound. Somebody asked me to do something for them. Oh, I've got to get somebody restaurants. Hey, Janelle, I'm okay. See? Good. Police were right there. What happened to Jessica Rosenfeld? Was she doing great with it? 2 weeks today on what? Stopping smoking? What'd you do? I missed it. What have you been doing? I don't know what she's been doing for 2 weeks. What have you been doing for 2 weeks? Hey, Sharon. Oh, okay, great. 10 days without the patch. Oh, wonderful. Good for you. Caught my eye when they said his name. I was in a play with him. You were in a play with Tarzan or the son? Hey, Bethany. How are you? Hey, Sharon. Did you have a fun time last night? I would think she would print them all. Print what happened? What happened there? Cato told that she would scare. Oh, scan? Oh. Oh, I see. I just saw it, yeah. How old was he? In the 70s or something? Does anybody know what the motive was? Look, I'm just going to take a little peek at it because Jimmy told me and I never had time to look at it. Let me just see what's going on. Oh wow, the son is young, huh? The son looks really young. He must have had him late in life, huh? Unless that's an old picture they have up there. Hold on a second. I want to get a picture up, so. Okay, so this oops, that's his wife. She reminds me of someone I know in real life really, really strongly. Wow. Okay. That's a little bit crazy. Let me see. Here's a better picture of them. And then let's see, oh yeah, I guess he did have kids late in life because, wait a second. Are these all of his kids? Wow, okay. So she, I mean, had him pretty late in life herself then. But this is the son. Hold on. You said he was a Harvard graduate, huh? Cameron Eli? I hope you're seeing the pictures. Yes, okay, good. Okay, let's see what... I'm going to find out, Bethany. I'm going to find out right now how old she is, how old he is. Because I thought he's in his 70s, but let's see what's going on. Okay, it says, let's see. In previous interviews, Ron Eli portrayed his family as close-knit and loving. Tarzan actor Ron Eli, whose adult son murdered his wife before being fatally shot by the police, took a long break from his acting career so he could spend more time with his children. On Tuesday night, Cameron Eli, 30 years old, stabbed his 62-year-old mother, Valerie Eli, so she was 32 when she had him, and then was shot by officers who responded to the family's Hope Ranch home, who deemed Cameron a threat. Cameron called 911 after the killing and initially tried to blame his 81-year-old father. Oh wow! So his father, was 51 when he was born. His 81-year-old father, according to 911 call recorded. Authorities have not commented on a potential motive for the killing. Ron is a veteran actor who played the role of Tarzan on the TV show of that name from 1966 to 1968. He also starred in the iconic 70s show Fantasy Island and the 1975 film Doc Savage, The Man of Iron and Bronze. More recently, he had a role in the 2014 television movie Expecting Amish. Ron and Valerie married in the 1980s. Prior to their marriage, Valerie competed in the Miss Florida competition. In 1981, while representing Miami, she went on to compete at the Miss USA beauty pageant later that year but did not win. In past interviews, Ron has portrayed his family, which includes Valerie, Cameron, and Cameron's two older sisters, as close-knit and loving. But he didn't have any prior marriages or children. In 2012, an interview at Comic-Con with the website Fanboy Planet, Ron elaborated on his decision to leave acting to spend time with his family. He said, "I am fully committed to my wife and my children. That's why I stepped out of the business, because I wanted to spend more time to raise my kids." In 2013, he told the Daily Express, "Late in life, I had a young family. I decided to stop acting and work at home as an author, and that way I could be with my kids all through school and be able to attend their sports games and things." Okay. In the Comic-Con interview, Ron said he was happy that all three of his adult children were back living at home, with Cameron taking 2 rooms upstairs. "It's great. In the morning we see each other in the evening, we see each other when they come and go. We're always in touch," he said. Cameron graduated from Harvard University in 2012 with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, a university spokesman said. He was a quarterback on the school's football team and was listed on the team's roster as a freshman quarterback from Phillips Exeter Academy. He is not listed on the rosters of football teams in subsequent years. In a 2007 Harvard Crimson article. Football recruiting class says Cameron sports the conventional Harvard recruited status, a GPA above 4.0, questionable arm strength, and supreme intelligence to go along with his ability to make good decisions. According to the prominent recruiting website, Scout.com. Cameron was a licensed security guard for the past 2 years. Representatives for the Eli family had no other comments. Okay, that's sad and tragic, and we don't know what was going on there. What is this? Was this new? Hold on a minute. Oh, here's a new one. PA woman allegedly killed 2 young daughters and their dad. So she's, there you go, a family annihilator. That's a female. PA woman allegedly killed 2 young daughters and their dad before turning the gun on herself. Who heard that one? 28 years old. Anybody hear that one? Anyone? Probably, it could very well have had to do with drugs with the problem. No, you haven't heard that one? Yeah, a woman. Let's see what what happened here. Hold on, let me get a photo. The 16th. We haven't. I don't think. Have we had a woman family annihilator recently? Okay, so we have this. Let's put this up. So it says, Philly mom charged with fatally shooting 2 young daughters and her husband. After shooting her 2 young daughters and her husband in the head Monday night, is it? Demira Jones shot herself in the head in the first floor of their Tacony home. As she was being transported in the back of an ambulance to Jefferson Torresdale Hospital, she admitted to shooting everyone and demanded not to be resuscitated. Police homicide captain Jason Smith told reporters this at an afternoon news conference. On Wednesday, with Jones still in critical condition at the hospital, police announced that she was charged with 3 counts of murder, 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a child, and 1 count of possession of an instrument of crime. Smith said Tuesday that the father, 35, had not been living in the house recently and that the couple apparently had squabbled over child support payments. The homicide captain said that Jones had purchased her 9mm Ruger handgun at Delia's Firearms in Wissinoming on Monday. Police on Wednesday identified Jones's 2 daughters as Maxile Alcindor, 4 years old, and Demaya Alcindor, 10 months old. An older sister of Jones, who arrived Tuesday outside the family's home, identified the girl's father as Max Alcindor. Police had responded to the home at 9:50 p.m. after a 911 call reported gunshots. The father was pronounced dead. The girls were rushed by police to St. Christopher's Hospital for Children, where they were also pronounced dead. Jones was found lying face down with the gun in her hand. Police recovered the gun, 4 fired cartridge casings, and a projectile. Neighbors on the quiet residential street were in shock, and Angelis Martinez has been in her row house Monday night with her 9-month-old son when she heard gunshots next door, and then she called 911. The only thing I can say is they were fighting all the time, the 23-year-old said of the couple. As Martinez recalled the horror from the night before, 4 kids were playing on the block, bedecked in Halloween decorations. Martinez said the couple had moved into their home around the summer of 2018 and mostly kept to themselves. Relatives of the slain father drove onto the block Tuesday, got out of their cars, cried, called out in anger, and went to the house. A few went inside the 2-story brick row house, then came out. Most declined to speak to reporters. 5 houses down, Mary Muniza, 62, sat on her front steps with her grandsons, Josh, 16, and Kyle, 7. We were bawling our eyes out, she said. The boys didn't get any sleep, so they didn't go to school Tuesday, she said. It's just so senseless. Why would you kill your babies? I just can't fathom it. Kyle and Josh recalled playing with the older girl, who they believed was 6 and was in the 5th grade. Police said the older girl was born in 2013 and was 4 years old. The little girl was just like her dad. The infectious smile, Mary Muniza said. She often played on the block. Josh Muniza recalled the girl's father as being always friendly to everyone. The girl's mother had a job driving a small school bus. Rodriguez, 31, who lives across the street from where the shooting occurred, said she had heard the gunshots Monday night as she was eating dinner and speaking to a friend on the phone. After the first shot, there was silence, and then 3 more in a row, she said. The triple fatal shooting also touched other residents who didn't know the family. John Pagan, 33, drove onto Hegerman Street and placed and lit a glass-enclosed white candle on a low brick wall in front of the family's lawn. Pagan said he heard a news report about the shootings and decided to stop on the block on his way to his job as an auto mechanic. I got babies too, he said, of his daughter 10 and his son 12. So, 1 second, let me see. And this, let's see, I guess is second. Let's save. Trying to get a picture of the girls here. Here we go. Small one. Let's see. So I guess that's just the one daughter, and the other daughter was 10 months. So crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, so I saw something else today. Oh, I told you about the one that somebody told me. I have to look into more. Let me see if I can find his name. She told me he went to the medieval festival, right? And I'll find it because she told me the town he's in. Hold on a minute. That's a crazy case. Oh, I got it. I've got it. Yeah. Let's read it. Let's look at this one. Okay. So, like I said, this is not far from me at all. This is like kind of a little bit, this is like probably by close to those outlet malls, you know, just a little bit different way. Yeah, actually, maybe a little closer. Okay, so Deborah Waldinger met Louis Rondon years ago through a mutual hobby, medieval reenactments. Now Rondon, 48, is charged with her murder. And he killed her at their New Windsor, New York apartment. He is in a California jail cell because he went to California to go to this other festival after he killed her. He's awaiting extradition back to New York. Rondon is a peace officer sergeant with the Tri-Borough Bridge and Tunnel Authority, part of the Metropolitan Transit Authority, the MTA. Waldinger's family, who lives on Long Island, held Debbie's memorial service and funeral on Sunday and Monday in Ronkonkoma. She lived here in Long Island her whole life, her mother said. Her mother's name is Anne Marie Waldinger. And on Wednesday, when reached by phone, she said after 2 years, she went to New Windsor for the boyfriend who killed her. Deborah Waldinger loved all animals, her mother said, especially the ones that are endangered. To her family, Debbie was loving, caring, and warm. She was a great woman, a great girl. Anna Marie Waldinger said she liked to help a lot of people. She would go out of her way to make sure everyone was fine, even if it meant putting herself to the side. And one of her cousins, Sebastian Matuti. Debbie graduated from Delaware Valley College with a degree in animal conservation. College was also where she got involved in medieval reenactments, and she belonged to the Markland Medieval Mercenary Militia, a nonprofit that aims to provide historical education through reenactments, battles, and recreation of period arts, crafts, and culture, generally at events to the public. I'm just trying to see why won't these photos show up here. Okay. In that world, she went by the name Catalina, and her heraldry was a black bear on a green shield-shaped field with white scalloping on the top. On an unofficial Markland Facebook discussions page, fellow members have shared favorite memories of her teaching someone to properly shoot a bow and arrow, making sure people drank enough water while they fought their battles, and greeting friends with warm hugs. The family confirmed that Debbie and Luis were romantically involved, although Rondon had also married another woman in 2017. He also bought a house on Quasiac Avenue that year, according to county records. The family said Rondon sometimes spent time at Debbie's apartment on Southgate Village, and she would sometimes stay at his place. A maintenance worker found Deborah Waldinger's body on October 9th when he went into her apartment for some repair work. Rondon went to Kern County, California for an event put on by the Society for Creative Anachronism called the Great Western War. The SCA and its members are aficionados of medieval history, and the events include adopting characters dressing in period costumes and mock battles. The theme of the Great Western War was storytelling, according to the event website. According to an organization website, Rondon, his character was Luis de Castile, had been named a few days earlier as the king, right? A different event as King of the East. And after his arrest, the organization put out terse statements saying he has abdicated and was expelled from the group because of his criminal investigation. Taft Police Department Lieutenant Peter Aranda said detectives from New York visited Rondon on October 10th at the festival site in Buena Vista Aquatic Recreational Area, about 19 miles east of Taft, and then left. The next day at 4:40 p.m. Pacific Time, New York authorities notified Taft police that a warrant had been issued in New York for Rondon's arrest. 2 uniformed Taft officers went to the site along with park rangers. They found Rondon standing near his tent with some other people wearing a black robe and red linen pants. They took him into custody without issue at 6:45 p.m. and Rondon was booked into the Kern County Sheriff's Office receiving facility at 7:57 p.m. As of Wednesday afternoon, Rondon had waived extradition, and New York officials are making arrangements to bring him back to Orange County. So, I'm trying to get a picture of her. Hang on. Let me get another. That one doesn't want to go for some reason. Oh, here we go. And that is him. So, 32, okay. Okay, so hey Casbat, happy anniversary. Hey Angel Kelly. Where's Lisa H? Did she come in yet? Oh, there she is. You fell asleep? I know, I probably posted too much stuff. Hey Alicia. Who else did I miss while I was out there? Jonetta Jones, first time? Welcome. Tina Ward, hey. I love getting in for night shift in time to eat my breakfast and listen to Carolyn before I hit the sack. Finishes your night just right, thanks. Hey Adrienne, how are you? Have I talked? I have not talked about her. What is that? What case is that? Oh, she did? She found those? She sounds like a person like Chris, doesn't she? Oh, we should really put this in the story now that they're saying this on social media. Let's pretend we lost a page. Hey, Sam. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Melly Mel. Hey, Danny. How's your brother and mom? Yeah, and Joe Colley, how's that going? I don't think she forgot it, Kayla. I think she's listening to social media and she's hearing that she wasn't very good, right? And didn't get much information. So now she's going to find some more notes at home so she can fix that. Oh, you did? You walked the... Good. Donna, hi. You think she's writing another book? Hi, Peggy Sue. Exactly, right? Yeah. Oh, crap. What am I going to do? And Chris probably told her, just do what I do. Just make up another thing. You got some extra notes you didn't know about. Look, I forgot these. You're buying some, Janelle? I think Keto will write a second book. Why not? Hey, Belly Dancer. Yeah, I think they're just her, some other stuff because she's listening on social media and people said you didn't get any new stuff. You took the stuff from the Discovery. The stuff you took, it's not even correct. You didn't spell names right, blah, 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 blah. And so now she found some other notes, probably with a lot of juicy stuff, and maybe she'll sell it to the Daily Mail again first, too, before. Oh, yeah. Her Patreon or someone else's? I heard that she wasn't going to write true crime. She's such a talented author. It's a shame. She committed a crime by writing the book in the first place. A writing crime? Thanks, Evie. She didn't include some letter and now a page of notes. Is she an idiot? Yeah, I don't think it, because I don't think it's true, Diana. I think she's listening to social media and she doesn't want people to say her book is crap. Oh, her besties? Because she's got to get on it too, right? I'll split it with you. Okay. I just find it funny. The woman that made fun of people on YouTube and this now wants to make it her full-time career when she did nothing but make fun of it. And now she's on there saying, I want to make this my full-time career. Please become a Patreon. People, they're so hypocritical. She found new letters, yeah. Look what I found. Right, Mommy, for the win, right? And bashed everything else. Now there's ads all over Patreon. I want to do my career. It's crazy. Hi, Maui Chickadee. How convenient. Bella Max sent me something today, but I couldn't see it. Oh yeah, I have a video on it. Chris Coleman case. It's on the channel. Comparing it to what? Yes, it's similar. It's another family annihilator that had a mistress. He worked for Joyce Meyer Ministries. And he was making what he thought was a very high salary, $100,000, and he would be fired if he left his wife, because Joyce Myers would not keep him on if he was divorced. Though I think she differs and says that's not true. I don't know. So he instead went to the gym after he murdered his family and tried to make it look like he got home and he didn't know what was going on and the family was murdered. Oh, happy birthday to your mom. Right, but I guess he figured, like, how is he, he wanted just a new life. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's why do they do, hard to undo a bad book. No, she's just gonna, yeah, what is she gonna make an addendum or what is she gonna do? And is it going to be like she's gonna release it with new chapters? Is that what she's gonna do? Because maybe she doesn't have enough and she's got to republish anyway, so she'll just republish with new chapters, and then she'll try to make everybody that already bought the book buy it again with the new chapters, or maybe she'll make a little supplement that they could buy just with the new chapters. Oh, you're sending me an email? Okay. Yeah, right, Leisha? Hers. the Dollar Tree Principe, so would reject it. She needs to refund everyone, Belly Dancer. Republish with new chapters, probably, Mandy, right? You must get this. Never before seen, though I sold it to the Daily Mail. Is great money. Yeah, and Janelle, I bought more to try out and I didn't get to do it yet. But there's even other ways you can use other pens once I do the adapter thingy. Oh, well, yes, I've seen the book as it is now online. Someone sent it my way. I didn't open it, but I saw the file sent to me. Oh, we should check later. Remind me to check later on reviews. And there's also something else I've got to write down. I've got to get restaurants out to Janelle and to Jennifer James in Scottsdale. I've got to do that. And then I told someone I was going to do something else. And if I don't put a note down, I'm going to forget to do it. Just like Jimmy forgot to call about the refrigerator. So, all right. What do I have to do? Restaurants. So it was fun running around. It was fun, Lucia, right? Something different. And it was good for me to do that because I can't even believe I did that. That was good. Usually I'd be explaining to everybody that I just saw, like, excuse me, yeah, I'm just bringing this because like we have so much stuff. Sometimes I find the need to explain things to people that I shouldn't feel the need to have to. Hey Sonia, how are you? So let me go look at the email and see what's going on in the email department. Okay. All right. I got something from the Lakeside collection. Let's see. Hold on, this can't be the. Oh, there. No. Okay, now it's okay. Okay, you want to call in? Okay. Let's see now. All right, absolutely. Got to get the thing over here. Okay. Copy the invitation. I don't think this is, who just asked me to call, who in the chat just asked me to call in? I just want to make sure I have the right person. Raise your hand. Who just asked me to call in? Anyone? Did I throw a baby sheep in the car? They were hanging out. Oh, we saw the weirdest thing that I've ever seen. I'll tell you about it in a minute. There was like these cops on the road and these two cars stopped and this cop was holding a deer, a full adult deer. He was on the side of the road just holding it and the deer was standing up just like, and I'm like, what is going on? He was holding the deer. The deer was alive. I mean, the deer was standing up and he had like his arm, like his hands like this on it. I don't know what that was. Never saw anything like that in my life. Who, Speak now. Somebody sent me an email. AD, and asked if they could call in. Who is it? The deer was apprehended, right? Yeah. Oh, the man, that didn't that goat look dead? I thought that goat was dead. I was like, oh my gosh, right? What happened? That was scary. It doesn't look like Adrienne's, it's not her normal email. So that's why I'm saying this. Is that a fake Adrienne or what? You sent me an email, you didn't want to call in. Okay, I'm sorry. Unless the person tells me who it is, there's going to be no number exchanged. So AD, you need to tell me who you are, because you're not getting a number if you don't. Okay, let me go and I'm going to check now, Adrienne. Good, I'm glad I didn't just send that along. I didn't think that was you. Okay. Oh, so you did your houses? I just bought paint to do my other two. Those are Adrienne's houses. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, and oh gosh. Who is Sunflower Brown? Are we familiar with Sunflower Brown? I'll unblock you, Sunflower. I'm not sure if you've been blocked for a reason, but I can guarantee you that if you have, and you come back, it's not going to last long, unless you've changed. But I will unblock you, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Oh, Tina, I'll send you that. I'll send you those papers. Pam Wildlife says, I saw a donkey today, so I petted him for you at our fall festival. It was a pretty marked donkey, very gentle with the kids. I have donkey pictures too, not from today, but from when we went apple picking. Hold on, we've got a donkey. Come on. Come on. Hold on a minute. Why are you not? Okay, so open. There we go. Aw, look at this nice little donkey. What state are you in? It kind of looks like the same kind of terrain that we were in, right? With the hills, and I just think your trees are much greener. What state are you in? Oh, she's okay? Okay. I didn't know. I just wanted to make sure. You're okay, Sunflower Brown. We got the okay. I'm just waiting to see if Wildlife is still here. Oh, you're in Kansas? Okay, everyone is making comments, and I have never ever seen Sunflower be anything. Oh, okay. You know what it is? I think they're getting, Trudy, there's a lot of very similar names, and maybe I did it too. There's something with the name Sunflower with 2 initials in front of it, and I think they've been less than nice lately. And somebody might be mistaking that. could very well be that. Alrighty, let's see. Hey, Sakura. Hi, Joanne Dallas. Okay. So let's see here. Hey, Kathy from Texas. All right, let's see what else I have in the mailbag there. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, so Martha's got a great pineapple idea. She says, Carolyn, this would be a great idea for a coffee mug as merchandise for us Ramblers. A pineapple one side and the verse on the other. See the attached picture, okay? I've got to get on my merch. I know. I'm slacking. Something like that. Yeah. Be a pineapple stand. Yeah, I have something like that. In fact, I have it out over here on the counter because it was on those notebooks that I was using, and I thought, well, that would be neat. Thanks. Yeah, that definitely looks good. Check that out. All right, now. Let's see. Okay. Claire Bellamac, you sent me that video. It sounded funny, but I couldn't open it. Now let's see. This is, who sent me this? Lower Makefield girl killed by father at center of custody fight. This is a similar story that you read last night that happened in my area, and this is from Melissa. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Oh, wow. That's a shame. Okay, so let's see here. Why can't I get this picture to show? Hold on. Okay, let me just get her picture so you can see. All right, so let's see. This is a picture of the little girl with her dad, and I think it's her brother. Okay, and this story, this is getting crazy. Let's see where. Okay, so this says, by all accounts, Caden Mancuso was a vibrant, athletic 7-year-old girl. Softball, soccer, gymnastics, and basketball. No matter the sport, she excelled. And while family and friends attempt to focus on these bright memories of her life in the aftermath of her tragic death, details of violent actions and suicidal thoughts experienced by her father emerged from the pages of a court order that granted them partial custody of the child in May. Police say Jeffrey Mancuso, 41, of Philadelphia, killed his daughter Caden before taking his own life. Just months after the order was signed by Bucks County Judge Jeffrey G. Troger, the girl was one of her court-ordered weekend. The girl was on one of her court-ordered weekend visits with Mancuso when she was killed. Caden's mother was told to trust the process, but the door was slammed in her face time after time. Jennifer Sherlock, the sister of Caden's stepfather, wrote Monday on an online fundraising site to help with the funeral and other expenses. She pointed to Mancuso's violent history, which is laid out in the custody order. Despite those findings and a court-ordered mental health evaluation that determined Mancuso suffered from major depressive disorder and was experiencing feelings of hopelessness, thoughts of suicide, the judge granted Mancuso partial custody of Caden every other weekend and on certain holidays. He was encouraged to seek out a psychiatrist to administer professional help in dealing with his issues. Bucks Court Administrator Stephen Heckman on Tuesday said Troger could not comment on the details of the case. We're not going to let this go, Sherlock said Tuesday morning regarding the family's frustration with the court that they believe failed them. Her brother found Caden's body in Mancuso's Manayunk home Monday after the family reported her missing when they did not return home on Sunday night per the court order. The custody order outlined a pattern of troublesome behavior. Mancuso frequently exhibited rage, at times punching the family dog, fighting with his mother, screaming at his daughters, and punching his own face, according to the order. When the violent episodes subsided, the county custody evaluator reported Mancuso would routinely try to downplay his actions and blame others for provoking him, showing no remorse or regret. Continued denial of his inappropriate physical and verbal aggressive behavior, along with Caden's observations of violence, led the court to describe any extended supervision of the child by Mancuso as problematic and not conducive to a safe and healthy relationship. Caden did not appear afraid in the presence of her father, custody evaluators concluded, but she did express a desire to not spend as many days with him. The assessment conflicts with an account described in a protection from abuse order application filed by Caden's mother, Catherine Giglio, in November. Filed in the aftermath of an allegedly explosive Thanksgiving custody dispute, Giglio wrote that Caden had told family members she felt unsafe with her father and that he was dangerous. The application alleged Caden developed this opinion after watching her father assault his mother. Her father's violence would have been a constant in her life, according to the PFA's application, which describes a series of assaults on others from 2011 to 2017. In the earliest incident described, Mancuso allegedly struck Giglio's face with a plastic bottle, causing a wound that required stitches and later choked her on 2 separate occasions. The application further alleges Giglio and her family members received a steady stream of threatening phone calls and messages from Mancuso, and in the latest episode, say he got into a fight with Caden's stepfather at a soccer game. Following a hearing on the matter, Judge Brian T. McGuffin granted a 3-year protection order for Giglio in December. In the custody matter, Traeger noted that Mancuso had never committed any previous physical abuse on the child. While verbal arguments between the child's mother, Catherine Giglio, and Mancuso were acknowledged on the order, it states the girl's mother provides stable, consistent, appropriate care and contributes positively to her psychological and emotional future well-being. Giglio told custody evaluators that the relationship with Mancuso sometimes veered towards violence. Incidents of violence in his past were also described to the court, including an assault charge 8 years ago in which he received 2 years probation after pleading guilty. A 2012 encounter at a bar on New Year's Day was described in the court's ruling as extremely disturbing. At trial, Mancuso admitted to biting off the top of a man's ear during an altercation. He was convicted of aggravated assault and sentenced to 1 year of house arrest and 1 year of probation. The judge also warned Mancuso to alter his dealings with other people in his daughter's life, citing his online attacks directed at one of Caden's teachers. The interactions eventually led to a cease and desist letter from the Pennsburg School District ordering him to stop any communication with the school. The principal of Caden School was even called to testify during a series of custody hearings earlier this year. Mancuso, who's represented himself during the custody dispute, continued to send humiliating and demeaning emails to the teacher, according to police, and was later banned from entering the building. While neither parent actively tried to turn Caden against the other, and both parents clearly loved the child, custody officials determined she was keenly aware of the tense, contentious relationship. Much of the hostility, according to the court, was generated by Mancuso's inability to take responsibility for his actions and failure to accept Giglio's new relationships. When the family is grieving and angry at the court system, they are finding support from the community. Comments expressing shock and sorrow from family members and from members of the lower Makefield and Pennsbury School District continues to flood in to an online fundraising page called Caden's Corner, set up by family members. And so have donations. As of Tuesday afternoon, 783 people have donated more than $46,900 to the page, which the page states will be used to cover funeral costs. Okay, so that's another sad case. It's getting incredible how many. And I guess this is, they don't mention the other children, but they say that this was some months before the, I guess one of those dogs, maybe one of those are the ones that he punched them in the stomach. Oh boy. Yeah, Melly Mel, not too good, right? I'm very surprised. Good evening, Grace. There were a few new detail specifics about case in article posted on Joan's Facebook. Oh, no, I didn't go through that. Okay, let's go through that. Thanks, Hennessy. Okay. That's what I'm saying, Wildlife. I don't know if there are other children, the mother's children. Does anybody know who the other children are? Maybe they're... Yeah, and he's harassing the teacher with humiliating and degrading emails. She was a pretty girl, yep. Maybe the stepdad's kids, or maybe the mother's kids after she had her. Maybe that was her oldest and she had children with the stepdad, maybe. You know, that could have been her oldest. It looks like it was her oldest. I think that's what it was. She probably had the other kids with the stepfather, with her new husband, the child's stepfather. Punch dogs, right, Trudy? Okay, so now let's see about Jones. Did Frazie's search warrant get released yet? I don't think so, right? Okay. Okay, so, right, we have something here now, thanks. Michelle. Okay, Summerfield murders. Jones recounted horrific crimes. Michael Wayne Jones, 38, told detectives in graphic detail how he killed his wife and one by one, over several days, murdered the 4 children. So it is over several days that he did this. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what happened here. Quintuple murder defendant Michael Wayne Jones gave Marion County Sheriff's detectives several reasons for murdering his wife's 4 children after beating her to death with a baseball bat in their Summerfield home. Jones, 38, also recounted in graphic detail how he killed her and one by one over several days murdered the children, stowing their bodies in totes and a suitcase, according to investigative reports from the Marion County Sheriff's Office. Lieutenant Claude McQuaig and Detective Bradley Bartlett had traveled to Brantley County, Georgia on September 15th when Jones's van was involved in the accident. There, the deputy smelled the stench of the decomposing body of his wife, Casei Jones, in the vehicle. The Summerfield man had directed officials in Georgia to the hidden remains of Casei Jones' 4 children, Ayanna Jones, 11, Macaulay, 2, Preston, 4, and Cameron, 8. The baby and the 2-year-old girl were his children too. Jones has since been brought back to Marion County and indicted on 4 counts of first-degree murder involving the children and 1 count of second-degree murder for his wife's death. He is being held on suicide watch at the Marion County Jail without bail. On September 16th, following the accident and the discovery of the children's bodies, Jones was read his Miranda warning by Bartlett at 12:56 a.m. at the Brantley County Sheriff's Office in southeast Georgia. And then he spoke with McQuaig and Bartlett. He said Casei had been his wife for about 2 years and that they had been together for about 5. He killed the children, Jones said, because he had to keep up the facade that Casei was still alive. That's what he said according to the reports. Okay. Detectives said he also told them part of the reason he killed the children was due to the fact that they were related to Casei Jones and he was mad at her. Oh boy, this guy. The horrifying events began to unfold on July 10th, so that's true. We've heard that, right? Jones said he was at work when his wife called and accused him of cheating. He said he turned off his phone, but that made things worse. Jones said he went home and his wife wouldn't leave him alone. She followed him throughout the house, accusing him of cheating. She used her cell phone to tap him on the head and shined a flashlight in his face. And then Jones said his wife took a baseball bat, a metal children's bat, and pushed him with it. And he took the bat from Casei and he hit her and kept hitting her, according to his account. Jones said the children were asleep when he killed their mother. He said he wrapped her body in some stuff, put her in a tote, and he later placed her in a closet. He put the bat and the items used to clean up in trash bags. The next day, he cleaned up some more and dropped all of the bags in a dumpster along US 441, Jones told the detectives. He said he used his wife's phone to text and use Facebook so it would appear she was still alive. He said he used the phone before dropping off boys at Leesburg Mall, where they went to stay with their father for a while. When the 2 older children, Preston and Cameron, were with their father, James said he left Macaulay and Ayanna with his wife's mother. The boys were away for about 2 weeks and returned before school started. Although they were enrolled at Fruitland Park Elementary School, they never went to school. A week after school was scheduled to start, Jones said he pulled 8-year-old Cameron from a bed onto the floor where he choked him. He said he put his knee in the boy's chest while strangling him. After he killed Cameron, he put the boy's body in a suitcase and then put kitty litter on the floor where the suitcase was positioned. The next night, Jones says he killed 4-year-old Preston by putting a zip tie around the boy's neck. He then took him to the bathroom where he put him face down in water. After he put the boy's body in a trash bag and several days later into a tote. In mid-August, a few days after the Jones killed the boys, he and the girls traveled to Bellevue City Hall and sat there for several hours. Jones told the detectives that he said he stared at the Bellevue Police Department and considered surrendering himself. He said he hoped someone would call him. Unable to turn himself in, Jones said he drove around for hours and went home. At the house, Jones said he filled up the bathtub and he got 2-year-old Mercalli as she was awake and he drowned her. The same day, he said he killed the baby, Ayanna, by drowning her as well. He put their bodies of the girls together in one tote. Jones said he lied to his ex-wife, Sarah Jones, who lives in Jacksonville, about him and Casey separating. Jones said he used cleaners, mothballs, and fly spray to disguise the smell of the bodies while they were in the van. Jones said that he had not told anyone about the murders before the crash in Georgia. Asked what he wanted to say to the family, Jones said the detectives' sorries don't do expletive, and Florida has the death penalty, so that's good. Oh, he said sorries don't do an expletive, and Florida has the death penalty, so that's good. That's what he wanted to say to the family. In a subsequent interview in Marion County, Jones told Detective Bartlett he killed Casey on July 10th. He said he killed the boys between the time their father dropped them off on August 22nd, which would have been Preston's 5th birthday. The girls, he said, were killed between August 26th and August 30th. Asked again why he killed the children, Jones said, I don't know. Just everything mounted up, and it seemed like the way out, according to the MCSO documents. Why not leave them where they were, the detective said. I wish I had the answer for that, Detective Jones said. Wow, okay, that's disturbing, highly. Wow, okay, that's crazy. Wow. Hi, Sassy Darcy. What are we discussing? We're discussing the new updates in the Jones case right now. That's Michael Jones, Sunflower Brown, the one that killed his 4 kids and his wife in Florida. He's crazy, but not crazy enough to get off on insanity. Wonder if he killed before. He for sure will again if given the chance. Yeah, we have some deep thinkers down here. How does he not know? How does he not know what? How does he not know? Why he killed her? Why he killed them? Why he didn't do anything? Yeah, because it's not the truth. That's why. It's just easier to say he doesn't know, just like Chris did. I don't know why I didn't call 911, and yet he's on suicide watch. Just when I thought I had heard it all, I'm literally feeling ill. Yeah, crazy. And I think he's another one. I don't think he cared for Cameron, so he wanted to do that knee on the chest just to show, like, you know, he's a sick person. If I get grumpy about my daughter, I go for a walk. It's not her fault. I feel like that. Florida and Colorado, so many times. Yes, you're right. So many times. Right, Diana, it's sick. Yeah. No remorse. Absolutely no remorse. No remorse. Because he had to keep his lie up, he says. It went along with, what was he going to do? He had to do it because he's nuts. He is nuts. It's always tricky for a single mom to take on a new partner. Sounds like he wants the death penalty. I don't think he's going to do insanity. Well, we never know how that could change, but right now it sounds like he's going to. Hey, Brenda. Hi, Dawn. You're oxygen deprived in Colorado. Well, the altitude and I think maybe the gas and grass isn't helping with things, and I don't know. He has the boys, and we'll have a funeral. The father, right? Yeah, I know, Angela Kelly, right? It's crazy. What kind of grass? The grass you smoke. Weed. Don't you remember Sister Shay showed us the gas and grass? Yeah, Felicitas, right? Hey, Mona, how you doing? Hey, Mona. Sit in the corner. All right, you can sit in the corner. But you can talk. We don't have drama in here. Grass, you mean? Nah, it's not a problem? Okay. What do you think the issues are then? No, Anna showed them, not Anna, Sister Shay showed them the gas station when she went and did the video of Kelsey's house. Study the killers, find the fault in their DNA, and screen for it, eliminating the screen for it. His ex-wife said she saw no red flags with Michael. I just don't believe. Oh, I don't believe her either. I'm sorry, I do not believe her. No, Trudy, I don't know. I've been trying to get a hold of her. I don't know what's going on. She's like dropped off the face of YouTube. I hope she comes back. The worst evil thing is a person whose children trust them right. So was Jones on any drugs or just a monster? He drank a lot, the ex-wife said, and, very well could be drugs there too. Sister Shay was is a rambler, she still is a rambler, who went and videotaped Kelsey's house, and then she did a nice, there's a video, you can see it. If you put in Kelsey Barrett and Sister Shay and Mommy Ramblings, you'll get the video that she did. Hey, really? From Germany? Your first time here? Welcome. Hey, Two Scooter. Gumshoe Graham told me that she has to take care of something. She has something going on with her granddaughter, and she has to take care of that, and she's going to get back on the case just as soon as she can, but she has some major things to take care of with her granddaughter. I think her granddaughter may be starting to live with her. It was something major. YouTube only gives 3 per day, yeah. Mary Jane. You're welcome, Brenda. It can after gas builds up from decomposition. HCN? First time here, HCN? Chris didn't know about the coffin birth. He put that in because he found it out. He did not know about that because the baby was only protruding, and he did not see that, and he did not know about that. He learned about it on social media and decided to put it in, or she did. Alma. So I meant to tell you all I'm trying Thrive. It works well, especially for energy. Yeah? He never mentioned coffin birth at any point. Exactly, Maui Chickadee, exactly. Until someone told him, right, yeah, absolutely, and then he puts it in there. Yep, sunflower brown, that's what he does. Buffering? No, it's not buffering here, Alma. Who's from Germany? Somebody like R-I-L-I, something or other. She was wearing underwear. You're exactly right, and the baby was not out, the baby was not the baby was just still there, just protruding. So he's a liar. Oh, the Jones, yeah, it's very, very bad, right? He worked in his neck. He will keep doing it, absolutely. What part of Germany are you from? Because Sonia's from Germany. What part of Germany are you from? 313. Right now we're discussing, well, the Jones case, and then we went into Chris Watts because somebody talked about a coffin birth. You never know where it's going to go. It goes anywhere the chat goes or anywhere the news goes. You never know. I got you, Melly Mel, right? Desperation. You could smell it in the air. Desperation. I haven't watched any of your videos yet today. Yes, the stroller worked. Yes, it did. Who's getting the turkey legs? Whisper to me. Updates on Judy Arias. Well, we went over that, and how are you guys feel not depressed? What? What, Angel Kelly? Hey, yeah, they didn't answer, did they, Sonia? Maybe they're looking up where in Germany they could be from. They didn't go through the whole session at Troll School. They took the Evelyn Wood course and got lost. You're going to write to him, Alma? Depressed over this state of humanity, Angela Callie, Grace Catherine says. You enjoyed the videos? Thanks, Berg. I said hi to the animals, and my daughter tells me off. I feel like I should have a joke about a gumshoe, and I've got nothing. The one tree you showed was beautiful. Yeah, they were wildlife. They were really beautiful. No, I know, Sonia. They're still looking it up they're trying to find in a map of Germany and trying to pick a town that maybe you're not from, so you're going to ask them some more questions. So they're probably, hopefully, trying to find something with the lowest population. But they're probably not that keen about it. Animals or humans in fur clothing. What fun crafts am I doing? Well, I did, they're up there. I did some pumpkin arrangements and things like that, HCN. I know they aren't that smart, but they probably just got a tip like, stupid, the lowest population. Try to go back and see where Sonia's from. Go back to her shopping video. I know, Melly Mel. Sometimes you can't resist because they're so pathetic. I saw the goats today. I said to them, well, we know the trolls that live under the bridge that you guys were trying to cross. I tell them how lovely they are and doing so well. Who, the flowers or the animals? You went to Walmart because you're getting back the day before. Oh, wow, yeah. If you live in... Yeah, I know. Crazy, Janelle. Don't eat it all before you leave. I know people that do that. I'm just going to buy this Halloween candy and then it's gone. Oh, your plants? Yes, I believe in that too, Diana. I don't let anyone talk negative about my plants. I'm serious. I think any living thing, responds to positive than, better than negative. Any living thing. You checked out your 4th Walmart. Oh, I went to a new Walmart today too. Nada. Yeah, you can pet all the goats. They have lots and lots of goats and llamas and alpacas. Your 8 is kicking in. Now we're on animals. You just bought a German Shepherd puppy? Really? Good for you. My son wanted to get a German Shepherd puppy. But my other one wants a Dachshund, so they're I don't know what they're doing. Oh, that guy, he's great. He's there every year. The sheep bit him and he didn't even get upset. He's there every year. He's such a nice guy. He tells you a lot about the wool, you know, how it comes off in one piece. He was making a lot of jokes this year. I don't remember him making so many jokes now. He's become quite an entertainer. He said that because I know somebody said, could I ask him to speak up? Hi, could you speak up? You're on YouTube. I didn't ask him to speak up, but I could tell you, you know, he was really good, and he did those little skits. He said that the whole bite thing, that he and the sheep had it arranged, and they have an acting class that they go to, and that, can you believe it worked out so well? And then he always tells you about that, how it comes off in one piece. Oh, is it because he's really good, or does it do that? And then you can feel, we didn't feel this year, the lanolin. When you feel it, you know, you get the lanolin on your hands. You talk to our animals like people, and I think they understand. When my oak tree fell over, I bawled. Yeah, Sage Wander says it's proven trees talk to each other. Yeah, I think so. So many, that's how it is here. Is this your first time, Anna? Because this is nothing new. This is what we do here. That's why it's called ramblings. I'm totally convinced. I sometimes touch the leaves and tell them how lovely they are. Yeah, I believe it. I do. You had pygmy goats. We almost got a pygmy goat once when my oldest son was little. My mom bought me a new bread machine. Hey, good for you. You heard about it? Flying. My husband is still in the hospital. Yesterday he experienced code blue. Oh no. Oh my goodness. When are they going to operate on him? And he never had any inkling of a mitral valve prolapse? Prayers for him. That must be really scary for you, Kathy. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Sorry that he's going through that. That's crazy. But hopefully they can get to it, because that's, like I said, my brother had that surgery, my cousin had it, and they're both doing very well. Oh, good night, Adrienne. Really scary, right? Yeah. Well, prayers, you know, that they get it figured out and get it taken care of, and he gets back on the mend there. Lisa H., did you do any shopping today? What happened? He's trying to speak in German? I'm using the Google Translator. Hey Renee, how are you? Renee, you've got to send me pictures of your houses. I stayed home and I decorated for fall and Halloween. It felt good to have a day of rest. Yeah, I would have liked that. I really wanted to play with my Cricut and stuff. You got a vintage music box? Yay! Which one did you get? They had it at your Walmart, Janelle? Good for you. Sorry I grate you. I'm hoping to make it to Dollar Tree. I want to make the Halloween wreath. Rose, I've never seen you before, Rose. You want a banana tree? Oh my gosh, my friend growing up right on that same road. Friend was Sandra Coyne too, Mona. She always had this thing about the banana tree. What part of Germany? Sonia wants to know what part of Germany you're from there. Have you finished going through the maps? The houses? I ordered them from Amazon, but you can get them at Hobby Lobby. But you can also get them on Amazon as a 3-pack. That's what I did. Speaking the Deutsch. To Scooter. Bananas fresh off the tree. My girlfriend in Malaysia, she's originally from the United States, but she got married and lives in Malaysia. She has banana trees like crazy in her backyard. There you go, Sonia. They've given you an answer. Do you know that area? She does spin her own yarn, Kathy. Yes, she does. She was spinning it. You know, the knitters can't wait to get started. You see everybody there is like already knitting. She's already spinning while she's watching the sheep. She's spinning. She spun in the car the whole way home. You want a decoupage? So do I. We have to figure out when these crafts are going to go off. I found Mommy Ramblings because of the Watts case. Yeah? How long ago did you find me? How long ago? That's so cute, the spinning, yeah, until they're drop spindles because you drop them every once in a while. It's wonderful your daughter has things she likes to do. Yeah, she has a lot of things she likes to do, yeah. She's very busy. I'm doing good. I'm working on them tomorrow. I haven't had the time to give to them. Either I have to finish mine too, yeah. Uriah's house. Did Uriah get on that Fortnite event? No, right? I know the kids were like pissed. It's so warm you can grow a banana in New Jersey now? You have a spinning wheel? Wow. They're worth a lot of money, Diana, a lot of money. They can be thousands and thousands of dollars, even at auction for used ones. Where's Minnie Mommy in the red jacket? Yeah. She was just like, shh. I know what she was saying. It was crazy. As far as it let him, so he got in there. My kids didn't even get in. Oh, hi, Robert. I had a friend with that last name. Where are you from? Oh, on the spinning wheel, right? Your home is filled with plants. I love them. I talk to them. New Brunswick, what, New Jersey? Canadian. Your first time here, Robert? Where'd she go? She went straight and turned. Yes, ma'am. You watch the Wheel of Fortune? Hey, Sonia, you have another German friend, Loni, joining us. You love what? What do you love? Do I hear music? No. You probably hear the TV or something. What is that about? You love Queel? What? My daughter was watching TV, but she fell asleep, Diana, so the TV is still on. Do you love the Wheel of Fortune? Yes, there is. Is that annoying someone, or like, or are you just curious? I don't know. I didn't think it's that loud, but maybe it's coming through now. I have no idea. Hi, Red Raven Spirit. You asked. Okay, so what's up with you, Robert? What's going on? Do you have questions about the case? It's your first time here. What would you like to ask? Listen. What are you getting for your kids, Melly Mel? I missed what Melly Mel is getting. What are you getting for your kids, Melly Mel? Whatever case you hear about. Didn't you say the Watts case? Saw that. Oh yeah, we've been through that. That was a cleansing stone, and she collected crystals. It was a crystal that was supposed to release, get rid of any of the bad energy and stuff. And he had been researching for gemstones. I got that you're in Vancouver, but I thought you said you were following because of the Watts case. So I'm asking if you had questions. You have a question, Lonnie? Go ahead. What's your question? You have your hand raised. 333. Thank you, Lisa. No? You have no questions? Okay. Scotland has a lot of sheep. Holland has more cows. 333, right? Yep. Thanks, Janelle. For me, not my kids. Michael's has the old plastic ones. Oh, I have that. I have the snowman and the Santa. I got them, and you can see my blog post. I got them in Boscov's a couple of years ago. Actually, I got them the year that we had to move out of the house, because that's just happened when it was. And yep, I've got both of them, and they're really cute, right? Very vintage. Like what are they called? The blown something, right? Or lawn ornament things. I also have the one from Vacation with the Santa and the sled. You know what I mean? That one with the reindeer. Yes, I do. You saw them today and you're like, oh my gosh, where'd you see them, Melly Mel? The blown molds, yes. Anti-cuckoo, yes. Blown molds, right. What I always loved, the Santa, the sleigh and the Santa, right? Yeah. Oh, you got them at Michael's. They have Christmas wrapping paper of the movie Christmas Vacation at the dollar store. Oh, yeah? What is it? The one with him stringing the lights and like kind of all out there, like electrocuted, kind of? Is that the one it has? Our stores still don't have all the Christmas stuff out. Not at all. I can't believe how far behind they are. You're gonna wake up with a stiff neck? Oh no. Funny scenes from the movie. How many steps today? On my watch reset, but I think it was probably like 12,000 or so. We were walking like fools. Then I had to go to Walmart. Then we walked around the Rhinebeck town proper. Gunner, I think you need to hit the road. I'll help you to the door. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back. Sad little lives, the trolls. Saturday night, too. You have the Christmas Story lamp and a lot of their stuff and the Red. Yeah, my kids were shooting the Red Ryder BB gun with Jimmy today. So take your eye out with that. Oh wait, Janetta Jones, you've been watching since you started talking about the Watts case. True crimes is a hobby. Following with the oh, you're following that one? Yeah, we went over that a little bit, right? My meds will be kicking in. See you tomorrow. Okay, Earthbound Spirit. Have a good night there. Don't let the door. Right, wildlife. Yeah. So what's everybody got planned for tomorrow? Is anybody doing anything really fun? If I were a troll and had done something, get thrown out, I would feel so terrible about myself. But they're trolls, so they don't feel terrible because they're not normal. If they were normal, they would say, why am I wasting my life doing this and going where no one wants me and no one cares about me? And why won't I either be a better person and get some real friends or start doing something positive with my life instead of being just a jerk? But they're not. They're not normal. You know what? Max, I saw, when did we see Max? Not too long ago, but yeah, Max. Where are you, Max? You enjoyed the sheep shearing? Good. You're going on a bike ride. Good for you, Sassy. I want to do it too if it's nice. Now, it's supposed to be nice, and now my daughter says 60% rain tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Sad, sad people. Notary Public found dead in his office. Oh yeah? How? They don't know why? Was it foul play? Robert? Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready for them tonight because they seem to be out in full force. Absolutely no lives. I can't even imagine doing something that I did not enjoy just to, I don't know. I've got so many things to do. I wouldn't waste a moment of my time not, and just to be a jerk to somebody. Karma. Karma train. Did you buy, my daughter bought, wool and stuff. I don't really buy stuff there because I don't knit. I go for her. Where are you going with your 4 and 3-year-old? Where are you going, Kristen? I missed that. Where are you going? Somebody sent it, but I'm sure if you just search, you can see. No, the line was so long, we didn't. But you know what? I don't know. The line was, she tried the line. It was just ridiculous. I don't know. I think you can order them online or something. I don't know if they don't run out. We'll see. I did learn how to make layered decals on the Cricut. Right, Hennessy? Maybe I'll make one on with the Cricut. You have knitting, you can do it, but I freaky want to cut out another quilt even though I haven't finished this one. Really? Somebody put on the Cricut really nice quilted pillows. Very nice pattern and stuff. I'm going to make some Christmas trees. I don't know. I saw some, the ones at Walmart with the, I'm going to make them myself. They had this one Walmart I went to had you know what? The Cricut, oh gosh, I took a picture of it. Where's my phone? Not the silhouette. One of them was marked down from $227 to $139. It's the one I think right below the Explorer Air 2 or something like that. Does that ring a bell to any Cricut people? I didn't know if I guess it was a pretty good price for that machine. Did that ring a bell for anyone? Did anybody ever buy one of those machines? Is that a good price? That's a good price, Hazel? They had 2 of them. I was hoping they had some Cricut papers and stuff. Yeah. Right too, Skitter. Yeah. I wish I had time to learn to make crafts. Full-time work and full-time school. I have no time. I'm sorry, JB. But I wish they had more Cricut stuff. They had this one Walmart. It's a new Walmart. Well, newer. And they always have really good clearance things, especially in the crafts. So they had the samplers, which I don't get in our Walmarts, with the buffalo check, both colors, and they had a really nice green plaid. They had wood rounds that were on clearance, which I'm going to use for the base of the tree. Couldn't find those anywhere. Yeah, lots of stuff. You're missing out. You're in Spain. Does anybody have that Cricut? It makes you want to tile yours. That's a good price. It's still really. The Air Explorer 2, yes, is $139. But my Walmart doesn't have them on sale. My regular one doesn't have them on sale. What is awesome? Awesome, Diana. It's have them wood rounds at the Hobby Lobby. How much are they, Renee? They were big ones, and they were only $1.50. They were on clearance. I'll do a haul tomorrow. They were only $1.50. We have a store chain similar to Michael's. It's called Spotlight. Not as good, though. Oh, you're in Australia, Red Raven? The lunch at the Sheep Festival. You go, girl? No, we didn't. We actually ate, and we didn't, and we had dinner in the town there right after that. I like to save my appetite up for dinner. I bought 4 apples though with me, and I ate apples. Hobby Lobby, oh, and I had kombucha. Hobby Lobby always comes through for me. I always wait for that. Oh, they always, right, have to have 50% off. You just wait, it rotates. All Christmas items were 50 off. Good. Anna, we have, how does one become a mod? Right now we're doing line leaders. And then if that works out well for both accounts, then those people will go on a list so that when we do need permanent additions, we'll have a list to choose from. I want to quilt so bad, but I can't sew. I got a new singer. Believe me, Trudy, you can learn. I was not good at sewing. I learned just the bare minimum in school, and I made like an owl pillow and a pair of running pants, but I got a brother the project one way. And go online. I mean, really, I've sewn a lot of things now, and I can't wait to do more. With YouTube, you can really learn step by step. Hobby Lobby has some really great sewing tutorials. A pillowcase dress is like one of the easiest things to make, and they had a really good tutorial on it. Yeah, that was the one thing for me, Trudy. I was like, I'm so creative. Why can't I sew? What's wrong with me? And then I was just determined, like, when I first got the machine, they didn't, YouTube wasn't as, or either it wasn't as big as it was now. And I tried to make a tote bag out of a pattern, and believe me, it was a disaster. I still have it. I should bring it down. I never finished it. I got frustrated. And then a few years later, I said, no, I'm going to do this. And I started to make some applique shirts. And then from then I started just doing the pillowcase dress, which is really easy. And you just got to do it. I want to do some owl pillows like I did when I was in the 5th grade, because they're really popular, very easy now. You know what, Red Raven Spirit? There were workshops today. They're extremely expensive. And everything to me is extremely expensive there. It really is. But anyway, they had a hooked rug workshop. And it was like $109. And then there were other workshops that were like $200, $300. I'm like, what are they doing in there? That's my sewing machine. I have a brother Project Runway Special Edition project, the one that has the big table that you can take on and off and stuff. I got that one. I bought my daughter this singer one that was similar to that. Well, we'll use, yeah, I use now I'm using the Cricut for everything. I was just saying there was a Cricut machine for $139 at our Walmart on sale. Knew Robert was a troll. He tried to wait it out, but he couldn't. Trolling. Desperation. They can't make it on their own. Not good enough. I used to make a lot of my school clothes and my prom dress. Yeah, my aunt and my sister-in-law were like that. 2 of my sister-in-laws were like that. They could sew anything. My aunt sewed all the wedding dresses and everything. Kayla, Christine with 2 accounts. What are we doing with 2 accounts? I hope it included the supplies for that price. Renee, what are we talking about? Which price? 139? That's, they said that's a pretty good price for the that machine. The maker is a lot more. I can't sew much more than square pillows. I do great. I make beautiful paper flowers. You just got to keep going, Julie. The guinea pig, right? That was cute, right? Yeah. You're looking, yeah, if you live close to one of those or a Michael's, like Michael's has cricket classes. If I lived closer to a Michael's, that would be really fun, but I don't live as close to a Michael's. I'm sure maybe, yeah, it's just hard for me right now to go like just an hour and have it planned. There's always something happening here. That's how I found this channel. What did you find this channel? I'm... Oh, yeah, lucky. Yeah, YouTube is taught. I would have never done cake decorating or anything like that without YouTube. Oh, I got you, Janelle. I got you. I got to do my blog emails because I have 2 giveaways to get up. They want to do a giveaway. I have to get those giveaways up. I'm just getting into quilting with mine. I use the Cricut Maker champagne. Oh, we used to make those paper flowers, just out of tissue paper all the time as kids. And when we ran out of tissue paper, we used Kleenex and a stapler. Remember that? Did you ever make them out of Kleenex? Especially when Kleenex used to come in pink and blue and different colors. So far at the scarf. Right? We're out of tissue paper. Just use all the Kleenex. And you're going to say, what happened to all the Kleenex? And you've got all these flowers all over the place. Crafts, true crime. We do everything here. Cooking, recipes. Yeah. Good, Lisa. How did we ever live without YouTube? I don't know. Because we learned so much on it. You have a repair to make. There's everything on it. Like, I gave my daughter my KitchenAid, my other one, and she brought it home and she said something like, there was something on the knob, and I looked it up on YouTube and it was an easy fix and it happens and it showed you exactly how to get it off, put it on, and it works fine. You can make them out of coffee filters too. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. All the suggested ones. I did, and the prom dress with the white eyelet over the blue satin strapless. Yeah, wow, Linda. A degree from YouTube University. Oh. She made rugs out of bread sacks and plastic. Yes, I know somebody that made them out of plastic. There's probably a video on it. I remember somebody made them out of plastic or something, either from a mill or something with plastic. It was still snowing, Sunflower? I have the first Singer. Oh, they had an old-fashioned sewing machine. They're in the auction. I forget what the name was, Right or something? I don't know what it was. I had one of those and I sold it, actually. I bought it at an auction and I sold it. You can make them out of all types of recycled material. The coffee filters soak up color beautifully. Sewing machine. Yes, Leisha, a sewing machine. Project Runway edition. Yeah. Huge paper flowers, and you spray them with alcohol, glitter, ink sprays, and you put them on Christmas gifts. Wow. If you do say so. It sounded. Wow. I think they braid strips. Something like that, yeah. Good night there, Michelle. Have a good night. These purses are awesome and very expensive. Those purses are awesome and very expensive. What purses? Out of can. Do you remember? Oh my gosh, when I was a little kid and the beach, right? It used to be public, and so my mother would bring us down there because she wanted us to play with the other kids. We hardly ever swam at our own dock. Well, we were really little because we would go to the beach all day to play with the other kids, and so I met a lot of nice kids there. But I remember there were always kids that were doing the gum wrapper chain. Do you know what I'm talking about? My entire life, I asked everyone, kids, do you know how to make the gum wrapper chain? No. Nope. Yeah, I've seen it. I don't know what. Yeah. Never found anybody. Do you know which one I'm talking about? They're like little triangles, and they were all connected, and I tried to do it in every way I could, folding the gum wrapper like this. It's got to connect like this. It never did. I could never do it. They always did it. No one ever knew how to do it. I'm sure now there's a YouTube video about it. Thanks, Leisha. You had a 10-foot gun wrapper chain? You remember how, Diane? You should do a tutorial because no one ever taught me. You've seen them at the M&M store for a few $100. Candy wrapper purses? I haven't seen them. Are they really made out of candy wrappers or material that looks like that? Oh, you know what? We got stuck in traffic, so we watched that Grey Gardens documentary on that channel. They're very popular. The kids make them all the time. They're still popular. I haven't seen anybody do them since I was a kid, Auntie Cuckoo. Really? The little ones were the little yeah, somebody's got to teach me. Candy wrappers, and they're awesome. Send me a picture, Sharon. I can't even imagine. Your brothers used to make the chain? Made out of wrappers? Crazy. And everything has a lid. I've got to make some because I'm going to send my daughter back with some things. I watched the Fred Armistad and Bill Hader one while we were in traffic. That's how bad traffic was. We watched that. I don't know how to make them. Diane has to teach us how to make them. That's what I'm saying. I never in my life learned how to make the gum wrapper chains. But Diane says she knows how to do it. I also can't believe that the Drew Barrymore one was only on in 2009. I thought it was on like 2005, 2006. I didn't think 2009. Did you see the documentary one? You don't know how, Brenda, but Diane said she knows how. I won't put any more, so now the cut down post-it notes. I won't buy any more now, so you use cut for the chains? You know how to do it? Did Auntie Cuckoo say she knows how to do it? They are very popular, okay? So you know how to do it, Auntie Cuckoo? I won't buy any more, so now the cut down post-it notes. You use cut down post-it notes instead of gum wrappers? Your boys do. I don't. Oh. Did I see the original documentary? No, my daughter, I didn't even know there was, but she just read it out to me. I'm going to watch it. I think it's on HBO. I am going to watch it. She was related to Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. Not technically a Kennedy, but Jacqueline, right? Jacqueline. She was married to the Kennedys. And she's related to the grandkids, so yeah, I guess technically you could say she's related to the Kennedys. They're related to the Kennedys, yeah. Thanks, Trudy. Bouvier. Bouvier. Does anyone remember purses that were plastic and metal? I had one. No, I remember in the 80s when they had like the bath mat purse. It was like a clutch, but it had like the bubbles and it kind of looked like a bath mat. Remember those? Remember the little sport sacks? You had a little sport sack. Oh my gosh. I still remember going into like this shop in Ridgewood and picking out the little sport sack. It was always such a feeling when you got like a little sports. Oh, a little sport sack. I love it. And then all the jelly shoes that came out. Remember when the Chinese slippers, those Mary Janes, were really popular? That was like in the early 80s, right? Those were really popular. 5-foot tall cat food tins? Okay, I will. Now it's Vera Bradley. They had an outlet, Miracle Heart, a Vera Bradley outlet at Woodbury. I saw, but I didn't go in. It's all your sister wore? Really? Has great gardens. Also go to join the Facebook page with Keely Stank. And you said there's like a cult following, Trudy? Newly Stahl. Okay. That's a difference. That's a little bit of a difference. She could have found a really weird group. Good night, wildlife. Good night, night. Mommy, do you have any tips for staying organized and being productive? Yes, I do. I have lots of tips, but I fall into the same things as other people. I am very productive, but I have to organize more. But I'm trying to get the craft room done downstairs. I just have Jimmy that's a little bit slower than I'd like. But, you know, what are you going to do? You have to adapt. You mean Keely style? There's a huge... I'll have to check it out. I would choose called Bucks, and you powdered them with a thick buck powder pad. Really? It's just doing them. I've got all the tips in the world. Which brings you, don't you hate, have you ever had a friend that asks you, like, every day, like, whatever it is, I don't know, like, oh, you know what? And usually, like, it could be a friend maybe that you work with or something, because you see about business and they'll be like, oh, I really need to, and you say, well, this is really what you need to do. And they go, yeah, but I can't do that. Like, I just can't. And then you tell them something else and they're like, yeah, but I can't do that either. And everything you tell them, they tell you they can't. And so you're thinking to yourself, like, why do you ask me for stuff every freaking day? Because all you do is tell me how you can't do it, and you make one. They just want excuses. Those people. That's all they want. They want it. They want a reason to say, well, I couldn't do that because it didn't work for me. Couldn't do it. Everything you tell them is a problem. What were you obsessed with, Two Scooter? What was Two Scooter obsessed with? What was Two Scooter? Corduroy jeans? Oh, setting you free. You're welcome, Templar Brown. What is Two Scooter obsessed with? They want you to do it for them, right? I know. Here, let me just do it. Fear of failure, absolutely. Like, it's even like people like, how do you start a blog? Okay, just, take care of these 3 things the next day. Did you do those? No, I got into a movie and stuff. So what did you say again? What was the first step? Yeah, okay. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. I think I should be able to do it tomorrow. It could be whatever. It could be if you want a job done right. But it's not even like for me. Like you have somebody, Sharon, that asks you something like, Sharon, how do you get into quilting? And then you tell them, and then they keep coming back and saying, yeah, I can't do that. You have an easier thing to do? Is there an easier way to do it? Yeah. Well, I tried to do that. It's too much work. I can't do it. But then they keep asking you. Drives me insane. It could be about business. It could be about their kids. Like like my daughter is blah 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 blah. What we okay? No, I can't. That's not going to work. Nope. And it's not just you. Like there'll be 3 other people, and they'll keep saying no to every single thing. Or they say, yeah, that's a good idea. That is. And then the next time they're complaining again, you're like, well, did you call that number? Did you take them to that doctor? Did you? No, I haven't had a chance. Oh, you were obsessed with Grey Gardens. I'm going to have to watch the documentary. They want to hear themselves talk, yeah. Or just hear, like, so that they feel better about not doing anything. Our friends, you give them relationship advice and they keep making it right over and over, yeah. The movie is good too. They did a good job with Grey Gardens, the movie. Which with Drew Barrymore. Now I saw that. I didn't see the real documentary. I'm going to watch that. They didn't have enough help. The mother was old. The house fell apart. The raccoons in the attic. Oh yeah, the documentary made a lot of fun of that. They had a possum coming down the stairs. They had a raccoon. She fell through the floor. I think the old movie is on, the documentary is on, not movie, the old documentary, the original documentary. You think I'll love the documentary? The mother and daughter is a strange one, but endearing. Oh, you're a huge fan of it? Wow, I can't believe how many people. I'm going to have to watch the documentary, and maybe we can discuss. Would you want to discuss it? Is it up for discussion? Is there stuff to discuss there? Yes? Mentally ill mother. Bittersweet. I watched the documentary and the movie. All right. Maybe get Jerry to call in. Jerry's an expert on it. Okay. Get Jerry. Jerry. I still have to get that guy David that wants to sell stuff. I think he probably... Oh, look, Max is here. Max, your ears must have been burning because there was a lot of chatter about where you were. Max is here. Lots of things to go over, Red. Okay. I'll have to get up to speed on that. His wife. Jerry is in the... Oh, he's in the... Oh, okay. He lived with them? Oh, is that the one? Oh my gosh, is that the one in the funny thing that they're calling? What do they call? Barry? They call it Barry? But yeah, that's who it is, right? And then I don't know because I haven't seen the real documentary. She's saying that he always wanted to have sex with her or something, and the mother didn't let her. The mother controlled, would not let her pursue her dreams. Yeah, I watched the funny documentary today. The documentary now with Bill Hader and whatchamacall, Fred Armistad. Anybody's chat just freeze? Hi, Max. We call him the Marble Fawn. No, Mommy, he was just a teen back then. How old is he now? Now it is. I had to refresh. It was kind of stuck there for a minute. Trudy, really, that would be really fun. According to that lady, the artist Jerry only lived there for 2 weeks. I don't know, though. Of course. But the temps outside are freezing. I hope my bottle of kombucha that's brand new in the car doesn't explode. Jimmy said it's not going to get freezing. Kind of sad that they made it funny. It was really sad. It's not seen. You've not seen the mockumentary. You will check it out. So he is still fairly young. Oh, he's in his 60s? Okay. Yes, sad they struggled. After the Bradleys bought the house, they brought it back to a beautiful home, but Ben Bradley said that when it rained, you could smell an overwhelming cat odor. How many cats did they have? Oh, I hope not, Kayla. Let's not hope not, or Jimmy's going to have a lot to clean up. I don't think it'll explode in the car because I bought an extra large. Have you seen those extra large, I think they're hefty, garbage cans? I found one on clearance tonight in Walmart. And I bought it for $15, and it's huge. And then I just so happened to went in this county. This was the different Walmart. This is the one where Governor Cuomo put that no plastic bag things in New York, but our county doesn't have it. The next county doesn't have it, but this county that we were in had it. So I went to Walmart. There's no bags. Okay, so I'm like, oh crap. Luckily, I wasn't buying a lot of stuff, but then I put stuff in a paper bag. You had to buy a paper bag for 5 cents each, and then you don't have it either. Oh boy, I don't like that. I'm sorry, but I just have to get into the mindset. I understand. But, so I put it in the garbage can because I didn't buy a lot of stuff, and it's in the car. And then Jimmy said, do I need to take anything out of the car? I said, nothing is perishable except my new bottle of kombucha. And I said, as long as it's not going to freeze. He said, it's not going to freeze tonight. So he'll have a lot of cleaning to do if it does. But it should just explode in the garbage can. I don't think it will let the lid off. Hey, Bella Mac, I didn't get that video that didn't open for me. The funny one. I love the Grey Garden Girls, and the daughter was a delight. Trudy, I was not sure about Lois. Seemed kind of odd. So do you know Jerry? To Joey with love and Rory Feek Singers, a love story. On what is it on? So what? Who cares? Who cares? Who keys? Okay. Saddle shoes. The daughter went to New York at some point in her youth to be a model, but her father found out and made her give it up. She went home to her regret. She was the dancer, right, with that little flag thingy. Who cares? I think I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to get a shirt and put that on there. I'm gonna have to put that on with the cricket. So what? Who cares? You're going down the rabbit hole again, to Scooter? They showed it on a movie channel. I taped it. Oh, okay. What do you know what movie channel they showed it on? Jackie Kennedy tried to help them. Put it on my eyes. I need to watch the movie and the documentary. Yeah, I have to do it too. I have to watch the documentary, definitely. Definitely have to watch the documentary. I think they're cute now, but at the time I hated them. What did you hate? I want a shirt that says, "Did I roll my eyes out loud?" Do you know I didn't even know what roll your eyes... nobody ever told me, and I'm sure that I did it constantly, but I never was told that I rolled my eyes until my Shakespeare teacher told me that when I was like a junior in high school. And the only reason I know that is because every English teacher I loved and did very well, right? But we had this one, her name was Mrs. Oberholzer, and she really didn't have a lot of fond students, let's put it that way. But what she didn't like is that the advanced placement biology teacher used to keep us after, like he would go like, I swear to you, they must have had a rift between themselves. So it was me and my neighbor Greg DeFelice, who's a doctor now. So we would stay after an AP Bio. And the teacher would say, where do you guys have to go? And we'd go Shakespeare, and he'd go, Oberholzer? We say, yeah. He says, I'll stay after, I want to go over some things. And he did it just so we would always be sent in, like, and we had a pass. He would give us a pass. So one time we gave him the pass, 2 times we gave her the pass, right? 3 times we're both walking in together. And we're standing next to one another, right? And she says something like, you know, this is going to end. It's going to end right now. I don't care. You are not putting the importance on this class just because you guys are science majors. I don't want to hear it. Do you understand that? And I must have rolled my eyes and she goes to me just like this. Don't you roll your eyes at me, Missy. And I was thinking, and I'm looking at Greg DeFelice like, what the hell is she talking about? I had no idea. Truly, I was not being a jerk. I had no idea what she was talking about, right? So then I'm like, then I must have been like really rolling. And I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? And then she goes, what are you? I just said, don't you dare roll your eyes at me. And I said, I am sorry, Mrs. Oberholzer, but I don't know what you're talking about. Roll my eyes? What are you talking about? And then Greg DeFelice must have been like, shh. So I don't know what the hell it was, But she's the first person that ever told me in my life. I never do, and I never got in trouble, or no teacher ever said that to me. Nothing, just this one. Your 15-year-old son is a great eye roller. He doesn't even, they don't, because I had kids in Sunday school, and you're just a natural eye, like, and he was so funny, because this one kid didn't know, like, he was saying like these bizarre things, and I'll never forget, he did that eye roll and said something, and I said, wow, these kids get it. My son was like that too. He would get it immediately. The sarcasm, they catch it, they get it, they can put it back out there. But yeah, I didn't know. I just didn't hear that term was never used, roll your eyes. And I really thought she was like insane. I was little, my brother told me if you touch pine cones, they can suck your blood. I believed him until I was 14. Wow. My dad used to say, get that look off your face. He's not sure what look he was talking about, but don't think I roll my eyes. Yeah, and it's like when somebody says, get that look off your face. It's really hard to like, what this? And then it's like, you're never good enough. Or I love when people say, who do you think you are? When you're a little kid, right? What do you do? Who do you think you are? And I used to answer with my name. Because I'm just like, that's the most stupid question. Who do I think I am? I know who I am. I don't have to think I'm anybody. I know exactly who I am. I thought that was the most stupid question. Who do you think you are? What do you think? I'm delusional here and I think I'm somebody else? I don't. I know exactly who I am. Some of the most stupid things are said. Where did you lose it? How can you get a look off your face? Or did your mother tell you, don't make that face, it's going to stay that way? No, it's not, Mom. I'm telling you it's going to stay that way. No, it's not, Mom. Cousin was told to use his head, and he literally thought he was supposed to use his head. Or somebody said the other day, if you go through a push or a pull door, and you, I don't even remember where I heard this. They said when you do the wrong thing, and then somebody goes to you like, pull, and you're like, oh, okay, because I was just going to keep pushing and think that it would open, you know? Oh my gosh. She used all of those, yeah. For crying out loud, that one makes, yeah. For crying out loud, cut it out. Put your shoulder to the wheel. I was seeing this live stream and went off, and then I realized I had to recharge my iPad. Oh, Maria Kitty Cat, sorry about that. For the yeah, school for the gifted, right? The far side, right, Sharon? Yeah. Shut your mouth when you're talking. Or, yeah, if you kill yourself on that bike, don't you come running to me, right? That was, if you break both your legs, don't you get up here and come running to me. I don't think I'll be running to anybody, thanks. I think we'd be calling for an ambulance. It was good. There's some videos, Jade. If you ate a seed, oh yeah, that it would grow. Yeah, and you always tell that to the next youngest kid. You always do. Good night, Kathy. Used to be a flight attendant, and when passengers used to say to me, do you know who I am? I used to say, give me your passport and I will tell you. My mom would say, you sound just like your father. I was literally, good, because he's really smart. I don't know. So many crazy, stupid things. People say relax because that calms. Oh, I hate that. Don't get excited. Calm down. Just relax. Don't worry about it. If you die, I'll kill you. Yeah. Don't get so excited. Never tell me to calm down. I know. Don't tell me to calm down. I'm calm. We ate mud pies and survived. It's not a big. It's no big deal. Relax. It's all good. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna stay that way or freeze that way. Yeah. Hey, Jimmy off the bridge. And Luke goes to me, I can't believe you, Mom. You didn't go running. I said, well, what, did you go running? Nothing. I know. I hate calm down because it's like, what do you mean calm down? He said, my heart was beating out of my chest. I said, well, I didn't see you running over there, and you just suggested we take the last family picture. Poor Luke's heart was pounding. Oh, gosh. Get over it, yeah. Or how about sucks to be you? Like somebody tells you something, or you tell somebody something, they go, sucks to be you. I used to work with someone like that. He told everything. Sucks to be you. You hate that, Brian? Hurry up and wait, yeah. Right, but they still don't understand that. People don't understand, at least, and they'll keep telling you. You have to clean up even if you die. No, and they was just say, like, if somebody said, oh, I'm so frustrated, I'm going to throw myself off a bridge or something, then everybody in our family would say, don't do that, you'll spoil the whole weekend. Like anything like that, like, ugh, don't do it, you'll spoil the whole weekend. Because I guess it was usually said on a weekend. I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. Hey, CC. But, oh wow, it's late. Well, sticks and stones, but names will never hurt me. My father used to say that all the time. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names, they will never hurt me. No offense, I like that, yeah, right? No offense, but whatever. Yeah, right. Whatever. My aunt has a quail, March of 20, she said, to make a video. Oh, okay. I got the children are to be seen and not heard. No offense. And then they said, no offense, but that is not your color. No offense, but did you take a shower today? No offense, but is that a new, what is that? That's a new. I love common sense is not that common. True. Hey, Miss Mary, you're late, very late, I know. Yeah, we're talking about, I don't know, we got into it through eye rolling and then it kept going. Kept going. Good night, Linda. You never know where the chat will go. We should have that too. You never know where the chat will go. You never know where the chat will go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Hey, Tree Baby, you are late. You're late. Good night, Linda. Because we're ramblers. It's whatever comes up. We don't know. Most of us have some form of ADD or ADHD, insomniac, stuff like that. What happened to the squirrel on the farm? The squirrel on the farm. The chipmunk? The squirrel. OCD and germophobia too. Yeah, germophobes. Yeah, I have a few. I'm tired of, at the end of the day, and also it is what it is. And how about the bottom line is, you know anybody that says that constantly? And the bottom line here is, you know what the bottom line is here? Or how about, you know what's wrong with you? You know what, do you remember that from Roseanne when Jackie used to say that? Dan, you know what your problem is? Dan, you know what your problem is? You survived a meeting that should have been an email. Is your life. Chipmunks. You're using your vacuum cleaner. My bad, yeah. I hate what you need to understand. That means you're not seeing it my way, and I need you to right now. It all boils down to the fact that you're a jerk. You will be laughing on the other side of your face the minute. Oh, the air quotes. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, it all boils down to that, J-Bells. At the end of the day, it all boils down to that. Sayings that you don't like, expressions that you don't like, sayings that you don't like for 500, Sakura. It's all good. When clearly it's not all good. Win some, lose some. Life's not fair. You can't win them all. 3:33 in Chicago. Do you get what I mean? So annoying. It is here? Oh, it is on there, Two-Scooter? Oh, nobody called in, Sakura. Nobody. We had no callers. Zilch. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I slept like a baby. Google it. My mom and I would love to find a book that tells where all these sayings came from. I like this one though. The meek shall inherit Hold on, I missed that. Shall Jennifer? I've never heard that one. Jennifer. I live with Aunt Lacey. It's so annoying. Everything is about them. I am laughing here, way too funny. I can't even type. Your brother-in-law says that? Really? I've never heard that. Things like Green-Eyed Monster are from Shakespeare. Yeah, that's allowed, Julie. Because of your mother-in-law? Oh, yeah. Or what's that, what's the other one that, every good deed goes unpunished. No good deed goes unpunished. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, yeah. Was that a rich man getting into heaven is like a camel going through the eye of a needle? That's the way it goes. Yesterday's version of it is what it is. Old school, we say old fashioned. Call me old fashioned. I use 50 times a day, sarcastically. I use I'm a rebel, sarcastically. That's the way I do it. I'm a rebel. I buck the system. If you want nice, you gotta pay. Money talks and bullshit walks, right? Where the rubber meets the road. Tammy, Chris, this is where the rubber meets the road. Or let's get down to brass tacks. Well, I don't really want to get down on brass tacks. They hurt. Worked out good. Yeah, go look at my videos. I had it. I didn't have any problems. Nobody talk to me. With all due respect. Or I don't want to be a pain, but that's never going to be good. If it's not too much trouble, usually going to be a lot of. If it's not too much trouble, could you redo all those reports? If it's not too much trouble. If you have a minute. Are you doing anything right now? That's when I was a little boy. When a little boy just started talking, he would start each sentence actually, and he was just a baby, and you couldn't understand the rest. I'll give you my 2 cents for this. You live in a house with 1 bathroom, then you say, Scheider, get off the pot. Well, you can say that without that too. When somebody's not making a decision, I've heard, yeah. Come on, make up your mind. Scheider, get off the pot. That I've heard, yeah. Or they don't have a pot to piss in. That one too. Break a leg. Well, that, yeah, break that, but that's, yeah, that's just like so you don't jinx yourself. Good luck, break a leg. Boy, that shite hit the fan, right? Yeah, I was just kidding. You don't have a dog in this fight. This ain't my first rodeo. That's good to throw in anywhere. That's good. Hey, fellas, this ain't my first rodeo. I try to throw that one in. Troll in your chat. Ain't worth chat. Not under my roof. Over my dead body. Right. Oh, you think I was born yesterday? Two shakes of a lamb's tail. I heard that from the Little House on the Prairie. Not my monkeys, not my circus. I have a shirt, Sharon. It says, I just thought, those are my monkeys. I'm a mom. Those are my monkeys. This is my circus. You're lower than a snake's belly. This won't buy the baby, and don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. It would have been better for my parents. I may have been born and it didn't come down in the last show. It'll happen when you least expect it. God, yeah, right. I've always wanted to say, I got to talk to a man about a horse. It just seems funny. It does. Or from Twilight, bring me a cup of hot tea, and if it's not hot enough, I'll throw it on the floor. I have used that, just joking around with people. I'll have a cup of hot tea, and if it's not hot enough, I'll throw it on the floor. Some person thought I was serious. One of the ones I hate the most, everything happens for a reason. Let sleeping dogs lie. Or bite, they're not going to bite the hand that feeds you, and they know what side their bread's buttered on. I would have done it differently. You never got that. It means like, don't just abandon everything because one thing is not right. Don't throw out your whole idea because something's not right. Try to fix it before you sacrifice everything. Let's not and say we did. Or I know you are, but what am I? That when you were like in 4th grade, that was the I know you are, but what am I? That was just so stupid. I can't. Oh my gosh. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say. No, how does that go? I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. That's what. That replaced that. I know you are, but what am I? I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but if you ask me. I appreciate the effort you put into that, but never wrestle with a pig. You get dirty. Or if you want to roll around with pigs, you're going to get dirty. Or you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. Don't count your chickens. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Good things come to those who wait. And then they throw in, but not to those who wait too late. Sweat like a pig. I say sweating bullets. I used to say something like that. Peeing like a racehorse. I heard that too. You made your bed, now lie in it. You reap what you sow. You attract what you put out there. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. If it walks like a duck, talks and quacks like a duck, it must be a duck. But as long as my name is, then whatever the name is. Bathe in the bath. Stupid is as stupid does. Let it roll off your back. Oh yeah, what's the other one that's like, roll off your back. Turn the other cheek, right? I never heard this before. Mommy said it about CW. CW made his bed. No. Oh, you never heard that before, Jeanette? But anyway, okay, 4:40 something. I've got to go to bed. I am exhausted. But thank you to our mods. Thank you guys for coming. And, oh, you're welcome for cheering you up. When one door shuts, another opens. But you don't know how long you have to stand in the hallway, is what they say. All right. Play with fire, you're going to get burned. When the hay gets next to the fire, where there's smoke, there's fire. And that's true. Good night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Have fun. Have a good Sunday.